All right, everybody, welcome into the WSAZ Now studio. Big week in the world of sports, especially if you are a Cabell Midland basketball fan. We won't bury the lead. The Knights beat Nitro on a last-second 3 last night. That was Samuel Phillips who was able to get that done. But he decided to join us this afternoon. I've almost said this morning. It's 12:30, guys. We'll bring up the triple box. We'll show you who all is in here. We've got Samuel Phillips. We've got Aiden Spence. We've got Marshall Summers. These are the Cabell Midland Knights. Did you guys get any sleep last night? Were you partying a little bit? Or look, I mean, it's also game day today, so you got to get yourself back up and rocking and rolling. Can't rest on that one.
Yeah.
How was last night?
It was fun. We went out to eat. A bunch of us went out to eat, had a lot of fun. But, yeah, to be honest, I couldn't really sleep last night. It was crazy.
How about you guys? The celebration. Talk to me about it, and then we'll roll this video.
I mean, that's the craziest game I've been a part of in my life, playing basketball. It was definitely a lot of fun to celebrate the win. Huge win. I mean, great shot. But, yeah, it was great. We went out to eat. And,
Yeah, celebration was fun. We all went out to eat. We were throwing water in the locker room. I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah. And one of the more unique celebrations I think I've ever seen. We'll go ahead and roll the video full screen so that our viewers can see it. We'll set the stage. So about how many seconds were left when you guys were inbounding it?
I think 7 or 6.
Maybe 6 or
6
7.
or 7, I think.
7. Okay, yeah, right. 6 or 7 seconds left in the game. Aiden Spence is on the bench with 27 points. So were we drawing it up for Samuel Phillips, or you just end up with it?
No, I ended up with it. It was actually for Aiden Ray on a slip. But
Okay.
they covered it pretty well, and then my guy left me, and I was open.
So much like live TV, sometimes it doesn't go as planned, and you just let it rock and see what happens,
sure.
right? Let's show this video, guys, and then just tell me what we're seeing, man. I mean, there you are with the ball. You kind of go down low with it, and then it pops back out to you.
That was the initial look, and then my dude left me, so
Green chicken.
I was left open.
Is that green bean as soon as you let it go?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
green.
That's green.
So as soon as that thing leaves your fingertips, you know it's game time, right?
Yeah, it
It's
looked
over
good
with.
as soon as it left.
Now, something that we were talking about in the newsroom when you first got here, Samuel, was for some reason when people hit game-winning shots, they always run the opposite direction of wherever everybody else is.
Yeah.
How did we end up in the school hallway here? Did the crowd take you there, or did you take
Well,
the crowd?
I went to the student section right after the shot, and they were kind of pushing me, and then I got to the Nitro bench. I had no clue what to do, and I saw the hallway, so I just hit the hallway. I've never been a part of something like that in my life, so I had no clue what to do, and that's kind of just where it took me, to be honest.
So play's not even drawn up for you.
Nah.
I would imagine you were the highest scoring guy of the night, probably on both teams. So we can't go to you here.
Yeah.
Marshall, from your vantage point, tell me what was that like?
I was on the court. My role on the court was to just set a screen, get Aiden Ray open, and it wasn't there. And I saw Samuel. I mean, we worked all summer on that shot. I knew it was in. As soon as it left his hands, I had no doubt in my mind it was not going in.
Yeah, and no panic from you guys because I'm sure was there a timeout beforehand to draw that up?
Yeah.
Coach draws up this play and you're thinking, man, this is going to work for
Yeah.
sure. And then you get out there and whether they sniff it out, something doesn't go according to plan. No panic in you guys. Talk about the makeup of the team to kind of rise to that moment, even though it doesn't work out perfectly. It just worked out the way that you wanted it to.
Well, I think experience helps. I feel like all of us that play have varsity basketball experience, and that's all it really comes down to. The play doesn't work, so we have to rely on ourselves more than anything, and we trust each other, so I think that helps a lot.
To do it on senior night.
Yeah.
How about that?
It was special. Yeah.
Yeah, so you probably had a lot of family there. I mean, it looked like the place was pretty well packed.
Yeah, all my family was there, actually, so that was cool.
And against a big-time opponent, I don't know how many people were giving you guys, not that you didn't have a chance, but how many people would have said, oh, yeah, Midland's going to beat Nitro tonight, right? That's got to feel good to kind of, stick one to the haters and losers of the world, right?
For sure.
Not that we're saying Nitro is that, but people that may have been doubting you all. That's who we're talking about. That's a big win for you guys, and you want to be peaking at the right time. Here we are, getting towards the later stages of February. We're going to be talking tournament time. Do you guys feel like you're playing some good basketball right now, or do you feel like we could be playing even better?
Definitely playing better, but we had a rough 4-game stretch. But the past 2 games we've been playing good, so hopefully we can build on that and finish the season the way we want to.
Yeah, well, at least, you have this one, if anything, to look back on, right? I know that you have bigger goals and accomplishments that you certainly want to reach. Let's take another look here. This is some of the aftermath. So we're on the court here, and Samuel, you kind of have a Rudy moment, it appears.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's all going on in this pile, guys? If you can recall. I know a lot of these things, it just happens and then it's over with and you don't even realize what's just happened.
Yeah, I was actually going back to the locker room, then they called me over, and somehow I got put in the air, so I really don't know.
I'm waiting for it. It takes a while. This is a great video. Who sent us this? Ryan Blatt. We want to make sure we shout out Ryan Blatt. I know on the air it will have his name on. There we go. Ryan Blatt capturing the moment. Rudy moment for you there. Did you ever think you'd be crowd surfing after a buzzer beater?
No, I did not. Never.
A little dangerous, guys. Dude that hits the game-winning shot and you're tossing him around all over the place. But like we said, it is game day for you guys now, so you can't rest on that. You enjoyed it. We've talked about it. You've celebrated it. What's next? Long trip ahead tonight, right, guys?
Sure. Yeah.
Where are we headed?
Independence.
What do we know about Independence?
They're playing really good basketball right now, and I think we are too. I think it will be a very good matchup tonight.
Yeah. Long bus ride. What are we listening to on a long bus ride to Independence?
I know what we're listening to on the way home.
Okay. Well, what's that?
Probably like Party in the USA.
Okay.
Party in the USA.
Is that the post-game win
Oh, yeah.
anthem?
Oh, yeah.
We kind of just play
Everything.
like white girl music on the way
Yeah,
back.
I'm a big Miley Cyrus fan. You know,
Yep.
she's
Yeah.
local,
Yeah.
I guess, to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Her family is.
Yeah.
So, Party in the USA is a good one. What about pregame? Everyone's in their own zone?
Yeah.
First?
Yeah.
You go first? What's your pregame song?
Nah, you guys can go.
You got it.
Baby by Lil Baby.
Okay.
It's my pregame song.
You go first.
We're being really thoughtful about
Yeah,
this.
I don't know.
Mine like ranges. Like I can listen to some like country. I can listen to some rap.
Okay.
Like some Morgan Wallen before the game.
Sure.
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen or Zach Bryan.
Morgan Wallen or Zach Bryan?
Yeah. Or maybe like Young Boy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boy, yeah.
What's the new song that everyone's listening to because of the Lakers pregame routine? Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, I have. I'm not for sure what song.
Down
though.
Chick, I think.
It might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he throws the ball up in the
Yeah,
air
they
and they
all-
come down with it. You guys might need to do that.
I think
I've been waiting for somebody
I'm
local.
glad
to
they
do
weren't
that.
on board with it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you my stamp of approval. Not that that means anything to
All right.
anyone, but I think that should happen. If that does happen, please make sure somebody gets video of that and
Got
sends
it.
it
Sure.
my
Yeah.
way.
We got you. Yeah.
Got it.
I've been waiting for somebody
Yeah.
to do that. Talk about just this group this year. You guys are what, sitting about 500?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you still got some regular season games left to play. I don't know how many until tournament time, but again, you want to be peaking at the right time. When you look back on what you've been able to accomplish so far this year, what have you made of this season?
I mean, it's kind of been a rough year, to be honest,
Yeah.
but I think, like I said earlier, we're headed in the right direction. And if we finish out these regular season games how the way we want to, then I think our seeding in regionals could help us a lot to where we still have a chance to make the state tournament.
Yeah.
So really just these last couple regular season games are really important. And, yeah.
With a do-or-die tournament, I mean, obviously your regular season win-loss total is important for
Yeah.
seeding purposes, but once you're in it, none of that stuff really matters, right? As long as you know you're capable of beating somebody like a Nitro. I know that they're in a lower classification than you guys. Does a win like that give you confidence that, hey, we are capable despite, maybe some of the tougher stretches that we've had?
Yeah. I have faith that we can beat any team in the state. I know these guys. I know what they can do. So yeah, I have faith in everyone on our team. So I think we're peaking at the right time.
We need to ask you about your night, though, man. I know
Yeah.
you didn't have the game winner, and that's
No,
fine.
yeah.
This is a team sport. 27 points. I'm sure there were rebounds and assists and
Yeah.
steals in there as well. Talk about the zone that you felt like you were in last night.
It was senior night, so I didn't start the night, and it definitely felt a little different because last year I didn't start, but it's definitely different. But yeah, the first minute I was kind of like getting used to the game a little bit, trying to feel how I was like. Then once over that, I think it was just kind of flow state where I didn't really think about anything.
Yeah.
Everything felt right. So yeah, it was nice. Everything felt good that night.
Yeah, I guess it's like that LeBron Game 6 Boston,
Yeah.
whatever year it was, 2012, I think.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember that. I was
I know what you're talking
younger
about.
than what you
Yeah.
guys were when that went down. I can't even
Yeah.
remember. What year were you guys born?
2008.
Yeah, you guys were
Yeah.
like 4 or
Yeah.
5 years old back then. So I'm talking to you guys about something that you may not know anything about, or you've only heard of
Yeah.
from old people like
Yeah.
me, right?
Yeah.
What would a win tonight mean for you guys to follow this thing up against Nitro with a win against Independence?
It would mean a lot. I think we can't go out cocky tonight just because of last night, and I think we've got to stay locked in and get a big win on the road.
Yeah, you got to block out the noise. People like us all of a sudden want to talk to you after a big win and you can get a big head. You have to keep the younger guys grounded as well. You guys are more seasoned. You've played a lot of basketball. But how have you guys approached the locker room with some of these younger dudes that are getting some big minutes for you too?
I feel like we've held them to a higher standard, just getting on them a little more in practice, just teaching them the little things. That's about it, really. Just holding them to a higher standard because we know what we can do. We just got to go out there and do it.
What would you say the standard is? I mean, that can fluctuate team to team, year to year. What is your all's expectation of this team, that standard?
Our main goal this year was to make it to the state tournament, and I felt like there for a while we weren't meeting our standards every game, and we weren't playing our basketball that we were. But I feel like right now I think we're back on track, and I think we'll finish it out pretty good.
Are you guys Cabell Midland basketball historians? Could you tell me when the last time the Knights were at the state tournament?
I think 4 years ago.
4 years ago?
So when I was in 8th grade, and I'm a senior now. So,
okay.
Yeah.
What would that mean to you all? To knock down that door, and then I've always said weird things happen at the Coliseum. You got the freestanding rims, teams that shoot well during the season, all of a sudden they're shooting like 10% up there. Anybody can beat anybody up there. What would it mean for you guys to knock down that door and then see what happens up there?
Man, I just want to do it for my seniors. I've been with them. We've had a rough past 2 years, and this is our year, and I just want to do it for them. I just want to do it for the city.
Yeah.
I just want to get there, make a name for ourselves, put ourselves on the map.
Talk about the community, because that place was rocking last night. At least it looked like it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was crazy. At one point, into the fourth quarter, the whole crowd was chanting defense, and I was the loudest I've heard it probably ever. It was crazy. So definitely helped us out. It's like a 6-man out there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I have some other highlights in the tank here if you want me to run some, guys. You can tell me what we're seeing. I think some of these highlights are against Spring Valley earlier in the year. Let's see what we're working with here. There's the night. I mean, that's a pretty good highlight in and of itself.
Shut up.
So this is Spring Valley game.
That kind of sealed the game. That was a good take by Spence.
Big bucket there.
And what?
Okay. What's the best part of your game, man? As we're watching your highlights here.
Recently, I've not been shooting good from three. Recently here, I've been working on it for sure.
Yeah.
But when my three's not falling, I can take it to the rim anytime. I think that's my strongest part of my game. I think I can see the floor pretty well too, and defense. So yeah, I just try to be balanced at everything. You know what I'm saying? Not be lacking at one thing.
Yeah. Nice dish there. You guys like to work inside out. Sometimes your shot's not falling from the outside, but you can always get those tough buckets inside to see it go through the rim one good time.
Sure.
I thought that was another green bean for us there, but big rebound, kick back out. There we go.
There you go.
I'm trying to think if we've seen these already. You guys pride yourself on your rebounding. A lot of these were second chance buckets, I feel like there.
Sure.
Creating not just for yourself, whether it's an offensive board, you lay it back in. Maybe it's an offensive board and it's a kick back out to you, kick back out to you. What do you guys take the most pride in what you're doing?
I definitely think that we're not shooting the ball good as a team right now from three. So I feel like rebounding is a huge thing if we want to win games. So I think that our rebounders are doing great. I mean, we've just been working right now, so yeah.
I feel like our guards rebound very good.
Yeah.
You look at most teams, it's mainly their bigs getting boards, but I feel like our guards, we rebound pretty good as a whole. I mean, he had 12 rebounds last night, so that just shows.
Yeah. Is that something that Coach harps on you guys about, where it's like, look, your shot may not be falling as long as your shot selection is good. Of course, that helps you make buckets, but something like rebounding is in your control because it's effort, it's attitude, it's physicality. If sometimes your shot's not falling, you feel like you can kind of rely on those other things, the dirty work.
I think a perfect person for that is Levi Reed. I mean, he's not the tallest on the floor, but if you need him to go hustle and get you a rebound, he will. So, yeah, for sure. What
else should I ask you guys, man? I mean, we could talk Cabell Midland basketball all day. I think we've already gone like 20 minutes here. I mean, what's something about this year's Knights team that people don't know? I mean, maybe Party in the USA was one of those things. The white girl music, as you guys said, that you're listening to post-game. Yeah. What's something about this group that has been fun that people may not know?
I think this is, throughout my 4 years here, I think this is the closest squad we've had. I think off the court, we're all super close friends, always doing stuff. And I think through the 4-game stretch, the rough 4-game stretch, I think that's kind of helped us out. We stay together, stay as a team. No one's really blaming losses on one another. It's not defined by one play, so if someone makes a bad play down the stretch, it's not their fault. We kind of regroup as a team in the locker room. We stay pretty tight.
Yeah. Where does that camaraderie come from? I'm sure you guys are tight off the floor, but, did some of you guys play middle school ball together? Is it just you've gelled since you've got up at the high school level?
Yeah, so I'm a little younger than these guys, so
Yeah.
when I got up here, they're very accepting. So I think that's the biggest thing. And then they accepted me, their friend, and all that. Yeah, it's been awesome.
It helps when you're scoring too, right?
Sure, yeah.
Hey, we need this guy. That's nice. If he's going to contribute to us, we don't care how young he is, right?
Yeah.
What do you guys like to do outside of basketball, man?
Golf.
Golf.
Okay.
Yeah, I got into golf this summer. He kind of dragged me into it, and it's kind of just been an addiction ever since. We all golf together. And
Yeah.
You guys golf for the school, or is
No,
this
not
casually?
for the
Okay.
Not
Not
that
that
good.
good.
We're not that good.
We're not.
Okay.
Trust me, we're beginners. We're not the greatest,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
yeah, Andrew LaFawn's actually helping me out with my golf games.
Is he?
Shout out to Andrew LaFawn.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Oh, if he's watching, that I'm sure he
Yeah.
appreciates the shout out.
Yeah.
That could open up a whole other conversation about golf and the things that are good and bad about it. I mean, you have to have a short memory.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Translates to basketball, too, so.
It does,
Yeah.
right? Anything else, guys? If not, I think this has been an awesome conversation. I guess maybe the one thing I should ask all three of you, we don't know who's watching. There could be some young kid who looks up to you guys and shows up at every game and wants to play for the Knights one day and will. What would you say to some of those youngsters in the area coming up in the school system that you're eventually going to pass the torch to? What kind of work ethic and attitude do they need to have to reach for some new heights?
Always work hard. Putting in work when no one's watching always pays off. It's always going to be noticeable, and listen to your coaches.
Yeah, that's big, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to listen to some coaches, especially if they're saying some things that you don't like in the moment,
Yeah.
but usually they have your best interest at heart.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. How about you guys? What would you say?
I would just say just love the game. I mean, make it your whole life. If that's what you really want, you just got to love it. That's a big thing. Never give up.
Kind of piggybacking off what he said, like working hard, just staying in the gym, never miss a day, and just work hard always.
Well,
Pay off.
some good words of wisdom, not just for the kids, but for the adults too, right?
Yes,
If you
sir.
just whatever you've got going on in life, lock in on that, as people like to say. Lock in. That's kind of like a meme these days, but lock in on that, give it your all, and good things will happen.
Yep.
Sure.
Gentlemen, good luck tonight. Appreciate you coming in. Hopefully, for your all's sake, you're coming back this way towards Cabell County listening to some Miley Cyrus tonight.
Yeah. Sure.
Let's go.
And if so, shoot us a video or something.
Yeah,
Maybe we can
alright.
get it on here tonight. We'll make Keith run that in the highlights or something.
Yeah.
So
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
stay put. I'm going to land this plane, take this thing home. Support the Knights from here on out. They're trying to get to
Sure.
the state
Go Midland.
tournament. So
Let's go.
thank you, boys. All right, everyone, this has been another episode of WSAZ Sports Plus, a live edition. If you're listening on podcast, it certainly wasn't live for you, but we post all of these in audio format on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts, so maybe you can listen to this on the way to the game. I say this as if someone hasn't already listened to the episode, but the sentiment still stands. We also post all of these episodes on the WSAZ app, so just go to the WSAZ Sports Plus tab, and you will find this episode, previous episodes, and the ones that we do weekly when Keith Morehouse and Jimmy Tracy join us up here. We also throw these up on YouTube. So pretty much anywhere you are, you can find episodes of WSAZ Sports Plus. And we're probably wearing you out with live notifications, but that's a good thing. That means we have people like these guys up in here with stories to tell. So download the WSAZ app if you haven't already, and be on the lookout for those live notifications because you never know who's going to be joining us in the WSAZ Now studio. So with that said, I'll leave you with Go Knights, and this has been WSAZ Sports Plus. Thanks for watching.